find out. Still working on it. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Is that the only gate? Let's come back. That's the only gate for chunks. Probably why I haven't done a save image. One. I just need your face. I'm telling you now, where is it? Where's that picture that made me laugh? That picture there, game over. In the words of a great wizard. You shall not pass! Not with those eyes, not with that 5 head, not with those soft pink lips. As you get better and better at this, when you see them in real life, honestly. Take my breath away. Chunks. Let's cut you out, chunks. Watching in slow motion as chunks. Oh, it's just Z, Peter. It's Z. 2 minutes long. It's barely worth looking. Next, who's this? McCann's. Oh, the McCann's. Well, that's an FTM. I got problems with that. The face looks small. The lips are pink. The ears might be large, but they're high up. The eyes look close. It looks like a small, narrow face. I got problems there. Who is that? German prosecutors confirmed to Madeleine McCann's parents. She was murdered. What? Unrelated charges against. This is meant to be Madeleine McCann's murderer, is it? He was in Portugal at the time, was she? Nah, mate. No chance. I'm seeing an FTM. It looks a bit like David Bowie. Who's the one in Norway who did all the shooting, the Mason? Anders, that one. Lars Anders or whatever his name is. Yeah, I got problems with those eyes. You got the most beautiful eyelashes there for a murderer. IRA official, what? Joe McCann shooting. Joe McCann. Joe McCann's got some really pretty eyes. Small dentures, high set ears. Where's your jawbone at? I'm a real man. I'm a natural boy. That's my jawbone in comparison to. Right angle turn, right there, look. Square jawline. I've got problems with your pretty eyes. I really do. He looks like an ex-girlfriend. If that was blonde hair. Yeah, well, that's a dude, whoever that is. That's a dude as well. What's going on there? Murder victims. Wilma McCann and Joan. Oh, they're the Yorkshire Ripper victims, aren't they? Right. We're looking at the wrong McCann's here. McCann's murder. We need Madeleine McCann's murder. That's why I'm looking at 2 different murders. No one told me, did you? Or did you tell me? No! None of you told me. Assholes! We're looking at Madeleine McCann now. It is still the right person, though. Pink lips. This is an FTM. What did they call that Norway shooter? Norway shooter. Anders Brezhnik. That's who I'm seeing. I'm seeing that face. Not quite as soft. Those pink lips, Anders. Mason. Let's come back. I'm seeing a Mason here as well. Right, Madeleine McCann. Now, I got a problem with the Madeleine McCann story from the off. I could show you. Let me put McCann in my back file. McCann. No. Column. C-O-L-O-M. Column. Right, so let's start with Madeleine first, the so-called child that was allegedly taken. I can't say it was murdered because I don't even think this child existed in the way you do. And I don't mean AI. This picture might be AI, but I got a problem with the McCanns. Right, so Madeleine McCann had columboma in this eye, so the right eye. From where we're looking, the left eye, but her right eye had columboma. To the people that don't know what columboma is, it's that little mark in the eye. It's like the pupil, the roundness, the blackness of the eye has seeped out into the into the iris of the eye. The pupil has seeped out into the iris of the eye. So Madeleine McCann had blue eyes, and there was this black streak coming out of it from the pupil, where the pupils leaked. Can we get a good shot of it? There it is, look. You can see it now. To the people who are unfamiliar with this story, the McCanns, it was a massive story at the time. They've made millions off this. If this was a clock face, 12 o'clock being up there, 6 o'clock being straight down there, the columboma that has seeped out of Madeleine's eye would be pointing towards 7 o'clock on a clock face, thereabouts. We get a zoom in on it. There, look, you can see it. It's not straight down at 6, it's off towards 7, look. So, Madeleine McCann. The question is, was there ever a Madeleine McCann? And I know you're thinking, why would you say that? I saw something a long time ago, and it just made me question it. So badly. It made me question it. If we go to Gerry McCann, what's the wife called? The husband. This is definitely a woman. I don't care what anyone says. I don't even know who this is. It's a German, apparently. Christian B won't be charged. Christian B looks like a flip-flop. Let's have a look at your gates. We're done. That's a woman. Christian B is a woman. I said it was by the face anyway, but final answer, that's a woman just by that gate. Christian B. I don't want to see you. I want to see... Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. What do they call it? Kate McCann, that's who I want. Kate McCann. Let's do you first. Kate, straight away, look. Straight legs, knees together, space between his feet. That's a dude. Broad shoulders, long neck. The long neck. Look at this place to put Mama's Spicy Meatball up. It's not a Dairy Lee triangle. It's a Mama's Spicy Meatball. There's a double-pronged Adam's apple on show. There's a trachea on show. Mastoids, trachea, double-pronged Adam's apple. That should be enough for you. But then you've got a square jawline, a shadow casting square jawline, a wider mouth look, red lips, pink lips, red lips, pink lips. Kate McCann's neck, it's a man look. Look at this. Kate McMahon, they should have called him. And again, look at the Adam's. Oh, if you can't, this bigger ear look. This policewoman, it's a policewoman look. Chin to tie ratio, close set eyes. That's a woman. That's a man. Neck, Adam's apple look. It's all a charade. So, it would be fair to say that Madeleine may not have existed. Not in the way you think, right? That it was an actual child. It was a child, but it's not the child you're thinking of. That's what I'm saying. I have this theory. I don't know who put it in my head. Someone showed me something. I don't know where I saw it. I think I was browsing YouTube one night when I first became a truther. And I came across this video that said columboma. I'm just going to show you this. Columboma. There you go. Columboma with the eye. That one's perfect, 6 o'clock, right? This eye shows it as well, 6 o'clock. But Madeleine's was off towards 7 o'clock, right? It wasn't a perfect droop of the pupil. That looks really weird, doesn't it, that? Another one there. Columboma. Wow, that's really weird. Right, so coloboma. It works like this. The pupil of the eye leaks out. You get all sorts of different ones, lot. Some people have got two of them, lot. One in each eye. That's what Madeline's was more like. It leaked out towards 7 o'clock. It wasn't a straight down one. It was off to one side like this. Okay, it was off to one side. To the left towards 7 o'clock. Now, coloboma can be treated, lot. Coloboma treatment. Where is it? No, that's not what we're looking for. That's something totally else. Coloboma repair. Not treatment, repair. Repair. There. So when they repair coloboma, they drain this bit of the eye or push it back into the pupil and then seal the pupil back in. But what you're left with is this very strange stain. See where the pupil was leaking into the iris? There's still a stain of the pupil there. I want to find you a better version of it. That's a weird one, isn't it? Look. It's like spilt out from the back of the eye. Very strange. Right, so, coloboma. It can be repaired. But as I've just shown you, it leaves a drain mark where they drain the coloboma back into the eye. It leaves like a drain mark where the coloboma was. That's what I want to make clear to you. So, I would freely admit that Madeleine McCann did look like Kate McCann, the father. But this guy showed me something. Now, if you go through Kate McCann's pictures, Kate McCann's face, it's very hard to find two pictures. That might even be it. I don't know. I can't remember. It's so long since I looked at this. Gerry McCann, pink lips, small face, squashy face. Oh, squashy face. Wide ass cheekbones, wide mouth, far apart eyes. Female, male. So why would you believe anything that's coming out of these people's mouths? For starters, right? There's your big square jaw. There's your feminine, soft, sloping jaw. There's a picture. I can't remember which one it is. Hang on, let me have a look at my picture 1 second. She's looking to one side. You might be able to see it in that one a little bit. This is another one. You can see it a little bit in that one when it's a big picture and you zoom in. You can see it a little bit on that one. But the point I'm trying to make, I'll show you now, look, is this. This person showed me what coloboma does, how they repair it, and what it looks like after it's been repaired. It leaves a drain mark. And there's two pictures of Kate McCann, two of them, but it's this picture in particular where she's looking to one, she's looking to one side. You can see it in this one as well, but this is the picture we're talking about. And hopefully, can you see that at home? You can see that at home. I'll do it in big in a second. The McCanns. Let me just put the McCanns. So, I'll open it big now. Hopefully you can see it. Please tell me you can see that. Oh, it's just off to one side. You can see it on this one though, right in the middle. You can see it. It's really clear on the big picture. If you've got Twitter, you can go look at it. But you should be able to see a drain mark, look, there, and a drain mark, look, there. And it's at exactly the same place that Madeline's columboma was at. So the point I'm trying to make that he made to me, look here, look, there's the drain mark of columboma on an eye. There's another one where it's been drained. It's miscoloured, that one, really. But you can see it better here, right? The drain mark. Well, Kate McCann has definitely got a drain mark right there at the same position that Madeline's was. So the chances are, as bizarre as it sounds, that this picture of Madeleine McCann is actually Kate McCann when she was a young girl. Boy! You know what I mean? But I can't prove it. There's just, someone pointed this out and I just found it. I found that more interesting. I found this part of the case more interesting, that Kate McCann has got a drain mark at the same position as Madeleine's, than the whole case. I found that more interesting than the story. But anyhow, this is an MTF, male to female. This is an FTM, female to male. So the chances of Madeleine McCann, even if that picture of Madeleine was real, and she was a child of Kate's with columboma, I still don't believe anything about the story anyway. I just think it's all one great big psyop. One of the most frightening things for any parent in the world is to have the child taken. And that's what these stories do. They terrify people. Gerry and Kate McCann, I don't know how many books are on now, maybe four books on the same bullshit story, and people keep lapping it up. They've made movies and TVs, documentaries. Bearing in mind they get the rights to this crap, right? These two multi-millionaire parents that were doctors that left the baby alone without a babysitter. Who in the right mind would leave their baby on its own? I don't care if you're 2 or 3 doors away. You wouldn't leave the baby on its own. You wouldn't. No parent in the right mind would. You get a babysitter. If you're on holiday, I've been on holiday a few times, and the 2 times I went with Jodie and Raish and Jack, when we went out, we hired babysitters, professional ones, on the places, from the holiday places that we was at, to look after the children whilst we went out and parted. So the idea that these people on 75 grand a year or more, 100 grand a year each, or whatever there was on, wouldn't pay 10 euros for a babysitter. Because we're not talking about Madeleine, we're talking about 2 little babies in there as well. You're telling me these two, and there was miles away from the bedroom as well. If you've watched the case and all that, there was like a whole block away from the bedroom where they were drinking at a bar. Like, you'd never heard Nish. If the babies needed them, they would never have heard it. I just find it all demonic. It's all demonic. It just scares parents around the world. And they've dragged it out for years, these two. Look at the chin to tie ratio. Look at the chin to tie ratio. Bearing in mind, she's kicking her chin right out, look. In reality, chin to tie ratio, look. Chin to tie ratio. It's just, for me, it's the same as looking at Ian Huntley and Maxine Carr, the Soham murderers. There's another one, the Soham murderers. Soham murderers TV show. Oh my king gosh. It's called Maxine. Maxine Carr, Ian Huntley, Scott Reed, 2 first names, Gemma Carlton, JC Code. Let's just go back. Soham murders. We don't want the TV. We just want Soham murders. Suspects. Bearing in mind, these two are from my hometown. And I actually saw this ugly mofo when I was about 17. I came out of care and I'd gone into a bed sit and someone had broken in my bedroom and stole my stuff. And for the first time in about 8 years, I spoke to my dad and he let me come back to live with him. And when I lived in this maisonette with him, house on top of an house, maisonette, this person lived opposite us. So I didn't bump into him, but I walked past him on many occasions. The first time I saw him, I thought, you are one ugly woman. That was my first thought as a 17-year-old natural boy, not realising I was looking at a transgendered man. I thought, you are one ugly woman. I really did. I know it's rude of me at the time, but my gut instinct was right. I wasn't looking at an ugly woman, I was looking at a man. That's why I found him ugly. And I couldn't see it. When it came out that these two were from Grimsby and what they'd done in Soham, I believed all the story. I did. I believed what was said about these people. Maxine's got a big square head, a wide mouth with red lips, a brow bone overhanging the eyes, and it's a big triangle. It's a big face. But Ian's got a little squashy face with pink lips, look. I set ears, no jawbone. Maxine's got a stronger. Look at the shadow being cast by Maxine's big dead weight of a jaw, look. That right there, sunshine. Not right there, not right there. That is a fucking diesel. An absolute diesel of a jawline. But Ian Huntley ain't got one, look. There's an Ian Huntley Young. He literally looks like a young lesbian. There's Ian Huntley when she was a lesbian, lot. Rounded, open eye sockets. You know what it reminds me of? Dolores from, if you imagine Dolores young, same type of face. Widest in the hairline, soft, open eyes, lot. Close set, female dentures. Everything about it, sloping jawline, pointed chin. This is when Ian Huntley was a lesbian, lot. Yeah. These are the two boys that were so... The distance in his eyes, you kidding me? That one there, you got no chance. No chance whatsoever. When did this happen? 2000 and something. 20 odd years ago this happened. These two are grown up now. Probably living a lie somewhere, you know. They're probably, I don't know, footballers. They probably play for England, a pair of twats. So, the two secretly transgendered people, we're talking about Ian and Maxine with the pink lips here a lot and the flat five head, widest in the hairline, not in the cheekbones, lacking Adam's apples, no place to put Mama's spicy meatball, no mastoids. This soft-faced, secretly transgendered person lied to me about his core identity, that he's a woman inside, not a man. Same with Maxine, he was a man inside, not a woman. Why would I believe anything about this story? Particularly now when I can tell the distance in that boy's eyes right there. I'm seeing a boy, square jawline. I see a square jawline here as well. Apparently this person blinded Ian Huntley in prison. Again, none of this can be confirmed. It's just bollocks. Ian Huntley with one of his previous boyfriends. No knuckles, look on Ian. I've covered the Huntleys anyway. But there you go. A lesbian lot with a big man face right there. Square jawline. Maxine and Ian. And I actually did get their gates in there when he was walking up some gates, some steps to a community college or something. It's all bollocks. It's all lies. They don't care as long as they stood against brickwork and Freemasonry. Shoddy brickwork, rounded jawline. Ian Huntley's a woman. All serial killers that they publicise like this are nonsense. What they want to do, the Illuminati, the elites, whatever you want to call them, the chosen people, what they want to do is put the idea in dipshits' minds out there, because there are dipshits out there. Not everybody has got an IQ like you and I. and they go and mimic and copy, you know, monkey see, monkey do. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. They go and copy it because they believe they're descended from monkeys. And they go and repeat this shit on real families and real people. Satan must be laughing his head off. Look at that neck. E.T. phone home. The whole McCann farce, to me, is one big lie. Because I know Kate's a man with a neck straight out of a Amazon pine forest somewhere. Gerry's a girl with a squashy face. The Podestas. The Podestas were meant to be involved in this. Podestas. Podesta. Images. Podesta. Egghead, straight away. The actual profile of the person who kidnapped Madeleine McCann looked like Tony Podesta. Red shoes. Red shoes. So, you all know what the red shoes mean, right? Comes from the original papal transformer here. Apparently, these shoes are not made from any animal. They're made from something else. You can guess what they're made of, right? We don't have to go into details. But these paedophiles sport these red shoes, which is why Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz clicked the heels. Ruby slippers 3 times. The ruby slippers look. Slip-ons. Ruby slip-ons. Ruby slippers. The Podestas have... Surely that's photoshopped. This thing for red shoes. You all know what it means. So, look at this. This is how stupid some truthers are. The trolls make up shite like this and tell you that the one in the back is young Scott Morrison, Tony Podesta's here, and this is Gerry McCann, Madeleine McCann's dad. There's a better picture of it there. That is not Gerry McCann. Not in a million years is that Gerry McCann. Not ever. No way. No how. Never. That is not Tony Podesta right there. It's bollocks. Absolute bollocks. That, I don't believe that's Scott Morrison either. But people like Dodson, the Dodsons, Son of Mancode, will tell you that they're all double actors living double roles. And they make memes like this and push it out into the community. And so-called truthers just believe it without any research. And then start repeating it. This is Gerry McCann. This is Gerry McCann. And before you know it, everybody's saying it's Gerry McCann. And it's not in Gerry McCann. But they are wearing red shoes. These are probably in the club. And the sick, the twisted. The reason for these shoes are sick and twisted. Not these shoes. They only wear these shoes in honour of this Mong shop right here. This one. Because these ones are made from that illicit substance. And I wouldn't put it past them. I bet they are literally made of people. But until the truth comes out and someone goes and gets those shoes and finds out what they're made of, it might just be another, this is Madeleine McCann. But if those shoes really are made of what they say they're made of, you're a bunch of sick, twisted bastards. And whoever made those shoes, I hope God's going to send you in an express elevator straight to Satan's right hand when you get there. So he can blast you into the pit of hell, into the lakes of fire, you bastards. Excuse my language, but it is. Just putting that thought in my head that those shoes are made from people. You're sick, you bastards. But there it is. The McCanns, murderers. No, it's a load of crap. I don't believe it. Podesta. Let's go back again. We'll go straight into Kate McCann. Kate McCann walking. Go straight to Gates. Images. And we'll have an answer straight away. Kate McCann Tell me, in this picture, which one of them's got the biggest hips? You see it? Gerry McCann, huge childbearing hips. She's left a leg behind. Kate's isn't, look. It's almost parallel. Even though the leg's behind himself, the hips almost stay parallel, look, compared to Gerry's, which are twisted, which the T-shirt shows beautifully most times. Like that one. The hip twist. No shoulder tilt, though. There's the Digger look. The knees breaking outwards, but not here, look. This knee's punching straight forwards. There's a difference. Knees together, and those knees are about to part from Digger. Don't believe me? There's Gerry's full mince. There's your policeman with a full mince. Hip twisted look. Hip twisted look. But not Kate. Kate's hip isn't twisted. She marches like a man. Straight legs. Knees together. Space between the feet. It really is that simple. It proves that Gerry is a woman. And it proves that Kate's a man. Just by those pictures there. Remember, these pictures are admissible in court to prove that Gerry McCann walks with a shoulder tilt, hip twist, and crosses her legs over. Kate McCann walks parallel shoulders, parallel hips, parallel feet and knees. Every single serial killer they've shown you, it doesn't matter whether it's Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, the Boston Strangler, every single one of them is a made-up story, and they use these people to pass the story off. Berkowitz. Is this the Boston Strangler? I can't remember. Looks like Al Capone. Open, rounded eyes, like the Dolores in Scotland. Soft, estrogen-filled, shiny eyes. Small features on the nose, look. No cheekbones. Tiny ears. Berkowitz. Reminds me of John Travolta a bit as well. Look at those close-set, soft, shiny eyes. It's a tiny little triangle, look. Massive head, tiny face. Squashy face. Oh, squashy face. Berkowitz. It's a woman, look. Fake jawbone, no chin, small mouth, Cupid's bow, close-set eyes, high-set ears, 5 head, no Adam's apple, sloping Toblerone shoulders. David Berkowitz. See, this is how far this goes back. This is a woman in disguise. They've roided her up. They give her loads of roids, human growth hormones, and she takes on the appearance of a man. Because she has a name, David, you think it's a boy. But now looking with your new eyes, look. Can you see the soft female gaze? The Cupid's bow, the small mouth, the tiny triangle, look. The face is squashed. Bus driver, could you open the doors, please? Same eyes as Justin Trudeau. I agree, Angela. But it's all because there are only 2 skeletons, and the eyes are the windows to the soul once you know them shapes. And once you see those soft eyes and the big 5 head, people like Berkowitz don't pass anymore. Do you know who else he looks like? Famous movie star. Which famous movie star does he look like? I'm going to make a coffee real quick. Answers in chat. Gold star for the person who reads my mind. Did anyone get it? Did anybody guess it? Barbara Streisand, no, it's an FTM. James Gandolfini, nope. It does a bit like him because of that gangster role that she played. Adam Sandler, no. Barbara Streisand, no. It's the eyes that are doing it. Richard Dreyfuss. Why does that not come up? Oh, you dick. Richard Dreyfuss is who I'm seeing. It's the soft eyes that were doing it. I want a black and white image of her when she was younger. BW, black, white, BW. That's not right. It's not. I see it there. It's the shiny eyes that's missing in that picture. Oh, shiny eyes. That's who I'm seeing now. Berkowitz, a pretty girl, young Richard Dreyfuss. Ben Berkowitz. You got a strange small face, Ben. Let's go back. Oh, Berkowitz, we're done. We're still on the McCanns. Right there, game over. Parallel shoulders versus tilted shoulders. Look, parallel hips versus hip twist. Full mince versus full march. And again, Jerry McCann in mince, look. And again, Jerry McCann, full mince versus full march. Close up. Only one of them's a woman. Knees together versus knees apart. Once you get used to doing this, you just know it off by heart. Knees together, look. I'll tell you what though, Kate's got his elbows out a bit there. But they're not up. Women's that go out and up. You wouldn't like Shaggy off Scooby-Doo. Zoinks!